All right, game one, kickoff number one is going to be Sky versus Next Fox. Blue is going to be Arc. Orange is going to be Invicta. All right, kickoff going on in favor of Invicta. Johnny going up for an aerial play, gets blocked into the corner on the wall. A weird bounce coming in. Next Fox does take advantage of it, shoots it into there and into the corner. Domi clears it all the way into the opposite corner, where Carmelo is waiting. Domi keeps pushing it forward and shot on goal coming in from Johnny. 20 seconds into the game with a goal coming in from Invicta.
Yep, indeed. And that was a good pass from Domi. However, I don't know what happened on the yard defense. It's almost like they left it open. There was only one defender back, and it just looked like there was no defense. So on to the next kickoff. Domi does try to take a low, however, next one intercepts, goes firing off the backboard. Real Carmelo tries to read, however, Ski gets it away. And now back into the orange half, and now back into the blue half. However, Real Carmelo will try to take this up the wall, however, fails in doing so. Johnny puts on net to be saved by Caramello. But there's a miss, and Ski just gets it up, tries to put a shot on net, and fails to score it. Now, Caramello onto the corner, trying to do some weird stuff that I've never seen. Does not work, so Lix has to pick the ball up. Caramello gets challenged by Johnny. It's into the blue corner. However, Ski misses, and there's a lot of nerves here coming out from both teams. I wonder if nerves against it a bit. And again, once again shown there. This might be a goal if they could pass it mid. Johnny tries to shot, however, Caramello does miss. And Ski tries to do an aerial maybe, but no, doesn't have the boost. Now Johnny back onto net, but the next hook does get it away.
Ski taking over right now mid with a pass to Domi. Domi tries to redirect it to mid, but gets blocked in the process. Now Next Fox and Johnny are having a little battle on the wall where Ski takes advantage and gets blocked by Carmelo. Licks up, puts it into the wall, gets blocked. Gets a second touch though. Now two players in the corner. Likes gets it past one, and Fox is not able to capitalize on it. Johnny taking control, aerialing it over one with a pass to Domi. Domi tries to slot it in, doesn't quite get it. Now a clear into the corner, gets blocked by Sky. Puts it back in front of the goal. A little miss by Domi coming in, and now a counter-attack coming in for Licks. Putting it over one, gets blocked by Johnny. Johnny now with an advantage going into Carmelo in the corner. Johnny flips the wrong way and gets beaten. Now, targets, Domi still gets close to it and does save it in the end. Puts it up the wall, doesn't get another touch. Now in an awkward position, a slight whiff coming in from the team. A lot of pressure probably getting to their heads. Now backboard, that gets blocked by Johnny. Sky is going to stay on this, where Johnny now is going to take the pass and puts it onto target. Nice flick and pass coming in from Sky and Johnny. As we can tell, the nerves are getting on these players for a slightly amount of bit. You know, so some small mistakes coming in every now and then, but it's pretty solid game. Back and forth. Pressure on both sides. Now we're on to kickoff number 3. Next Fox versus Sky with a beat from Next Fox. Carmelo does take it over. Domi puts it down into Sky. Sky shoots it at backboard. Johnny's up, tries to shoot it in. Doesn't quite get it in. Carmelo clears it. It's not safe though. Alex does get it out. Johnny bangs it across, but Next Fox is there to save it.
Indeed. Over to the backboards, tries to put it away. However, Sky does get it away. Sky challenging with legs and does win it. However, John trying to put a shot on there. He flies off the backboard, there's a miss. However, Real Caramello gets it away to the orange corner. Now, Domi plays going to challenge with Caramello. Caramello does get the ball mid. However, Johnny should just get this away. Now, Lex and Caramello both rotating back the same side. That's quite terrible rotation as there. However, Sky and Caramello are just pushing each other, and there was a demo there from Next Fox on Johnny, and Like tries to take advantage, however does get saved away by Sky. And now Domi does miss the read, however Sky does take it back and tries to double it off the ceiling, does not work, he goes into the blue corner.
Now Johnny's up, gets a shot on target, it's just over. Next Fox clears it over to the orange side, where Sky takes it into the corner, tries to take control. Doesn't quite get it as he doesn't get the corner boost. Carmelo blocks it, shoots it mid, where Johnny is there to clear it again. Now, Likes does take it back and is returning it where it came from, where a double commit happens from Orange with a clear from Johnny over with the last attacker standing, and which is net for Next Fox. And a shot on target just barely hits the crossbar and out. Johnny saves it last second before they could capitalize on anything. Carmelo taking control, gets a 50 with Sky. Next Fox puts it into the wall, trying to take control, but gets beaten by Johnny. Johnny clears it mid, where Likes does clear it away from them into the wall. A shot from Carmelo coming in, not quite on target, but does get it into the wall, putting a lot of pressure on them. Domi taking control of this, gets 50'd by Carmelo, where next shot just follows it up. Gets it past 2, Likes is up trying to redirect, doesn't quite get it. Now Carmelo misses the ball, open net coming in, but nobody's there from Orange to shoot it in. Now Sky's gonna take control of this with no boost, gets beaten. Domi puts it into the wall again. Johnny is gonna try and shoot this on target, doesn't quite get it. Now Carmelo does have a clear, takes control of it, gets sort of blocked, but next Fox is there to shoot it anyway. Sky keeps blocking the shot. In front of goal again, where Domi clears it. Now another clear coming in and a counter attack coming in from Orange. A shot on target, Johnny's there to block it though. Puts it back into blue corner, where next Fox just returns it to sender. It's still going up, it's 0 seconds on the clock. But I do think this game 1 has been taken by Invicta.
Yep.
And there it is. Game 1 going to SFG Invicta.
Yep, and it's been a good game from SFG Invicta, putting those shots away. 11 shots actually, 8 for Johnny anyway. And it looked like SFG Invicta did have most of the attacking prowess, and that does make sense why they are winning. And there also have been some wisps for that, maybe just some match nerves, and hopefully in this next game they do settle in.
Indeed. All right, let's go to the next. A lot of mistakes happening from both sides. A lot of clear net saves from Invicta, but they did keep it going. And we're just going to go on to the next game. Now, it could be a sweep coming in from Invicta if they win this other one, or the R could equalize and then maybe take the third game. I'll be down. Now it's Johnny going versus Likes on kickoff. Take it away, Matrix.
Alright. The kickoff's pretty neutral, however, the follow-up does go the way of the arc. However, Carmelo just pinches it down back to midfield. Next box tries to play it mid to Carmelo. There was a miss, however, and that's just going to go all the way to the sidewall where Domi plays was waiting. Low boost, however, and Johnny takes the ball, does double it off the sidewall onto the backboard. However, just going back and forth at the moment as next box tries to get the ball away. Now Johnny follows up, but however, just passes it straight back to Domi. Plays, so there's the attacker waiting. There's 2 on the ground. So this might be a goal. There's a beautiful double touch from Sky. I'm not sure what the defenders were doing there. They all just both grounded, and I sort of knew as soon as Sky went for this, he's probably going to score. Players of this caliber should be scoring them, and it seems like they did, and it's 1-0 to Invicta.
Indeed, kickoff number 2. Domi plays versus Carmelo. Carmelo does win it, but Johnny's there to capitalize. Passes it up. Sky tries to go for it, gets blocked by Likes. Going over to orange corner, Likes doesn't have quite the boost to get anywhere with an aerial there, but Johnny does put it back into the corner. Domi with a clears it all the way to the blue corner where Carmelo's waiting, and now a shot coming in from Domi gets blocked by 2 defenders. All the way back into mid, where a double commit slash whiff from both teams happens right there, but next Fox does take advantage of it with a bump coming in. Likes clears it back into the corner, forcing pressure, a shot too high over the goal with a clear from Johnny. Now, if Johnny is able to capitalize on this without any boost, he might be able to get a pass there, but Likes does have the boost and clears it away through an aerial. Carmelo's up, gets beaten by Likes by his own teammate. Sky puts it into the wall, clears it back into blue corner where next Fox is waiting. Sky does try to go for a dunk, doesn't quite get it. Johnny taking it over, keeps putting pressure. Domi's up, maybe we see a redirect, doesn't quite happen. A clear from Carmelo up the wall, Sky's there, maybe tries to go for a second touch, doesn't quite get a good touch there. Likes is there to clear it. A lot of pressure still coming in, a whiff from Johnny, jumps a bit too early, misreads. Now it's all down to Domi to save this. Now he does pop it out, making the attacker awkward. Johnny jumping for every ball that is coming his way, doesn't quite get a touch. Now Domi with a pass to Johnny, a bit too backwards. Johnny does get a capitalization on it and does put it forward. Domi on the wall, puts it into the wall, tries to go for a pancake pass. It does work out, but he gets blocked by the next Fox. Carmelo now with the counter attack, it's going to be a 2v1, but Johnny outplays the opposition and is able to keep it out of their own net.
Indeed. Now, Sky just playing it on trying to play it on the backboard, however, there's not really much happening. There's pretty much 50 going to the orange corner. Sky should pick this up, however, does get the boost stolen from him. That may have actually harmed him. And there's a bump trying to happen from Carmelo, however, it doesn't work. However, Johnny is left on low boost, so next was all the time in the world to play in mid. However, none of the art players were actually just watching the play. to their fall. They just could not find the pass. So that let's try another double from Invicta, and it seems like his doubles are working. However, this is going to be another mechanical play from Sky. We've already seen him do a double touch, where he does screw up the flip reset. And that's just going to be away from the arc as Domi tries to play it mid. There's a team bump. Sky has a good shot and it's in. Another misplay from the arc. The first time round it was two players not communicating with one to stay ground and one to go up, and this time there's just a team bump, just a lack of communication, and it seems to be the determining factor for that goal.
Indeed, we're on to kickoff 3, 2 minutes left on the clock. Johnny versus Likes. Likes does win the kickoff, but Dummy's there to capitalize. Likes puts it past him, making it go off the wall, passes it mid where Sky is there to clear it. Clears it into Dummy. Dummy shoots it forward into the corner, doesn't have the boost, misses the blue boost, does get it in the end, but Likes with an attack now. Johnny last in goal, does block the shot, gets a bump off. Now, maybe a Doomsday dish, doesn't quite get it. Likes with a shot on target, that goes in. That was a small amount of mishaps and a lot of pressure coming in from the arc, forcing that goal to go in as they... It's 2-0, it was 2-0, but like 1 minute 40 left, we have to put the pressure in, and they successfully did. Now on to kickoff number 4, where Carmelo goes against Domi. Domi does win the kickoff, where Johnny tries to redirect it in, almost gets it, not quite though. Next Fox now up on an aerial where Sky goes for a block. Shoots it backboard where Dummy's waiting. Dummy doesn't quite get the shot on target. Now, everybody's rotating. A miss coming in from the arc, where Johnny doesn't quite get a good touch. Now, Dummy goes for it, gets a small touch past one. Carmelo clears it away, where Sky blocks the clear, tries to follow it up, but gets beaten by Likes. Likes puts it into the orange corner, where a clear from Johnny comes in. Sky's up with a redirect, passes it to the left onto Dummy. Dummy puts it down, and Johnny is not able to beat Likes. A clear from Next Fox into Carmelo, gets blocked by Sky. Likes with no boost, clears it over to Carmelo, shoots it forward and high. Next Fox is up, tries to pass it, puts it backboard. A whiff from Johnny. Double commit and bump coming in from Dummy and Sky. Dummy gets bumped and demoed at the same time, making him forced back into defense. A shot coming in, bottom left corner. A lot of power coming in for an equalization from Carmelo and Next Fox. Pass onto the wall. Next Fox with a shot. There was a lot of mishap happening there. I feel like that's a double commit into a bump really messed up their positioning and rotation. Now it's equalized, 40 seconds left on the clock. What is going to happen?
Well, let's find out. So Sky tries to put a shot on net, however, the next one does read it and just takes it away past one as well. Now it's into the orange corner, tries to force a pass, however, no one really commits, and now it's back down the other field with Carmelo. Carmelo's trying to just get the ball out, however, Likes does just cut in front and does get the ball away for momentarily. However, Carmelo does pick the ball back up. That touch from Johnny wasn't very satisfactory, however, Ski with good mental and just gets it away. And, there's a side flip from Carmelo, however, it's not really come to much, and Likes was already going for the ball anyway. More demos coming out from the arc, trying to find a final goal, however, it will go to overtime in Game 2.
Indeed. The Arc could lose the series right here if they don't get a goal in this overtime. It was looking good. Likes puts it backboard, gets blocked by Johnny. Johnny now forcing it over one, keeps control, has a little mana boost, puts a nice flick up high, doesn't quite get anywhere. Dummy shoots it to the backboard, where it gets cleared by Likes. Sky's there to take control, puts it into the wall, goes mid, where Next Fox clears it all the way into Dummy. Dummy shoots it back. Might try to follow this up, but gets beaten by Carmelo. A clear by Likes, where Johnny's waiting. Gets an awkward touch, and that's a goal coming in for the Arc, equalizing this series and taking it to Game 3.
And that was, again, that was good pressure from the Arc, and this is what deserved the win for them. And it seems like this is tied 1-1, so this might be a really interesting series going into the final game.
Indeed, a lot of pressure coming in from the Arc, as you did say, but then also Invicta.
Yep.
Hold on, little.
Did you have a little lag spike? Or did I? That was interesting. So, going into Game 3, I think the team that I think personally will win this is the Arc. They have the momentum. and seems like that the Arc just have more accuracy in their shots. And also, however, the thing that will like really harm them is the miscommunication on defense, as these teams are just still nervous from just starting this tournament. It's a long way. This is a long road, 1 day format, and it's gonna be quite interesting.
Indeed, going on to game number 3. Now it's anybody's game. Whoever wins this one does take it to the next winners bracket, which is going to be the winners semifinals, and they're going to be taking it against either Ascension or Engerland. It's still to be decided.
Indeed. All right. You got fairly neutral, however, goes into the orange side wall. Caramel will pick the ball up, tries to go for a ceiling shot, tries to play it off the backboard. Attacker's waiting, however, the shot was not on target. Now, Ski gets away with it. Does demo a attacker in the process, so therefore does dodge the attacker or defender in that case. That's a nice fake from Johnny. He might try to play mid, however, it just doesn't go amount to much. And now that was a really bad pass from Likes. Ski's gonna try to do another mechanical play, and it is just in from Sky. And again, just really good play. However, he does just fake it, which is actually really smart. I actually think he just missed. However, you take those as a play. You just gotta say, "Oh, we take those goal to goal," and move on. Hopefully, they
It's a big
increase their lead.
calculated moment. Now, a kickoff win from Next Fox was calculated by Johnny. Dummy's up to try and beat Likes. Gets a 50-50 where Johnny puts it into the corner with a pass to Sky. Will they capitalize? And Sky does capitalize on it. Nice pass coming from Johnny. A decent team play from a 50 from Likes and Dummy down into Johnny, putting it into the corner, making Carmella awkward, and a shot from Sky, putting it in the net. Now, kickoff
Indeed.
number 3. We're about 36 seconds in. 2-0 Invicta. Now, Carmelo's taking it up into the wall where Likes is waiting. It's a pass. A massive whiff clear coming in from Johnny, but he does demo Next Fox. Now, Likes is there. Carmelo puts it up high in front of the goal. Sky clears it away into the corner. Likes tries to put it back. Gets beaten by Johnny. Now, Next Fox is going to take it over. Gets beaten by Sky again. And Sky clears it into Johnny. Johnny puts it onto the backboard, goes down, Likes, misses the clear, still gets a nice touch though. A huge shot from Johnny over, and Sky just about not able to slot that in. Now Dummy has a goal, doesn't quite slot it in. Now Sky is probably going to take advantage here, passes it to Johnny. Johnny with a shot, not quite where he probably wanted it to go, but they tried to capitalize on it where Next Fox just clears it away. Sky puts it back forward, where Carmelo puts it back into the orange half. Likes gets a 50 whiff. Domi gets demoed by Carmelo as well, Domi. And Johnny's up, tries to get a touch and goal. Doesn't quite get it. Now a double commit coming from Likes and Carmelo. Likes puts it into the corner while the Next Fox is waiting. Gets beaten though. Sky now has a shot. Carmelo blocks it. Carmelo keeps putting pressure, gets a 50 in his advantage. Johnny putting it up the wall, tries to go for another touch. Does get another touch, but nobody's there to capitalize on it. Next Fox cutting off Likes, but gets instantly returned to the thing. Carmelo takes it up the wall, 22 boost, shoots it onto the backboard. Teammate up, Likes slots it in just about. That was a good team play. Carmelo didn't have the boost, but did put everything into that pass onto the backboard. Likes saw that, read it perfectly, and slotted it in. Going crossbar down. Now 3 minutes left on the clock. 2-1 for Invicta. It's anybody's game at this point.
Is indeed anybody's game, as Likes does pick up the ball, goes for a mechanical play. I was blocked by Sky. Camilla picks up the ball and then blocked again by a orange defender. There's a good bump there, however, Sky does just about get away in the nick of time. And will just retain the ball after Likes, however, Likes is just pressing them. However, that's a good 50. Nearly beats the whole defense of the Arc. And actually, no, that's fine, because Likes is there. Carmelo picks up the ball. Does go midfield. Who's there? Next Fox is there. Puts a shot on net. Likes tries to redirect. However, Dommy Plays does get it away. Dommy Plays trying to pass it to Johnny. Nearly didn't need it. However, Carmelo did analyze the situation correctly. And that might be a double actually. That's a great dunk from Sky again. Showing him why he has so much car as well. No boost either. And it was just a great play from the Dane.
Indeed, no boost, still reads the save and dunks it straight in, making it 3-1 for them. Now on to kickoff number 5, Carmelo versus Johnny. Carmelo does win the kickoff, but it gets cleared from Dummy, I think. So Johnny's there,
Oh, no.
puts it in. Massive defensive mishap coming in from the arc, which results into a goal for Johnny and his team.
Yep, that I'm not sure what really happened there, but I think the Arc they have time. There is still 2 minutes left on the clock. This kickoff, how is this gonna go? This might be neutral, and it is, as usual. However, that's a good shot on net from Nextfox. Now Carmelo does follow up, does beat the defender as well. 2 attackers up. However, it just comes back, and now there's a counter attack going on from Invicta. However, it is just high. And now it's another counter attack. However, Johnny does well to stop it. The next one could not get touched. This guy just picks it back up straight to Johnny. However, Johnny might not have many boosts, and he does not. However, does take the orange pad, and he might be able to just get it. However, this guy does take it back up. Tries to double again. That's a good fake, and actually 2 defenders tried to commit and didn't hit it. Both of them didn't hit it, and that's another goal. And it's 5-1 now. This may come to a point where they cannot come back from this, Lobovie, and yeah,
It is
seems
looking
pretty
like
down
that.
and out.
Indeed, it is looking like that. It's definitely become a game of defensive mishaps for the Arc, and Invicta is just capitalizing on every mistake.
No.
As I'm saying, every mistake is costing the Arc by a lot. As we just
Indeed.
seen, backboard pass, miss from Likes, Johnny Dummy shoots it straight in. A minute 16 left. Are they going? Now as I see, Invicta might have the chance to Brazil the Arc. One more goal,
Yeah,
and they
very
do
good.
Brazil. Now Johnny with a shot gets blocked by Carmelo, but Domi keeps it out. Now I can't really tell who's going, but Likes shoots it or Nextfox shoots it with a clear getting blocked by Sky and a clear coming in from Johnny. Now,
Indeed.
Likes just shoot it forward, gets it mid to his teammate. His teammate tries to pass it to Carmelo, doesn't quite get it. A clear coming in from Dummy gets blocked. Now Carmelo's up, puts it into the corner in front of goal where Johnny is. Gets dunked, just crossbarring out. A lot of pressure coming in. I think the Arc is trying to force a lot of pressure right now, trying to slot in as many goals as they can in the last 40 seconds. But in order to get 5 goals in these seconds, they have to get one every 5 seconds at least.
Yeah, and to be honest, that's not humanly possible. So now it's just about damage limitation. If they get to a 7-1, as all players know, it's very humiliating. So they're just trying to get another goal to stop it, or just defend. However, that might not happen, as never mind. Domi thought was going to go through and score the goal. However, that's a good pass from Johnny onto Domi. Johnny and Domi, that's a really tough name to cast. And Neat Fox tries to redirect, maybe no, he just rotates out, and this is going to be it for they do drop into the lower bracket, and will face the loser of Attention TBD or England.
Indeed, Invicta do take this away into series win number 1 for them.
Yep, and it looked a close series until the last game where Victor really just turned on the afterburners and just decided to just go ham on the opposing team, and it did work. That was a really good performance from mainly Johnny, who looked like their main man. And it's going to be interesting to see how they move on.